In previous video we have discussed about types of synthetic fibers, and in this video we will discuss about plastics, types of plastic. And as we know, we use a large number of articles in our daily life. Some of the articles are made up of plastics. These are buckets, mugs, water tanks, geometry books, pen, toys, chair, tables, etc. Now a plastic is also a synthetic fiber which can be molded into any shape, and when it is molded into any shape when it is soft, and when it is hardened then it is used to produce a durable article. Now plastic is a polymer like the synthetic fiber. Plastic articles are available in all possible shapes and size. Plastics can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, etc. Starting material for plastic is obtained from petroleum products, as in the case of nylon. In case of nylon, the raw material for the preparation of nylon is obtained from petroleum product. Also for plastic, the starting material for plastic is obtained from petroleum products. Now some example of plastics are polythene, polyvinyl chloride, bakelite, melamine and Teflon. The polyvinyl chloride is PVC. Now polythene, as the name suggests, poly plus ethene. As poly means many and ethene are the monomer units which are connected one by one to make polythene. It is a tough, durable, flexible, and its monomer unit is ethene. Now PVC, polyvinyl chloride, is a strong, hard plastic. It is not as flexible as polythene. It is used to make insulation for electric wire, seat covers, etc. Now bakelite is a very hard and tough plastic. It is poor conductor of heat and electricity. Bakelite is poor conductor of heat and electricity, and therefore it is used in making handles of cooking utensil, because it is poor conductor of heat and so does not melt on heating. Also, it is used in making the plugs and sockets, etc. Now melamine, it can tolerate heat better than other plastics and resist fire. Therefore, it is used to make cookware, which are used in microwave oven. As bakelite is used in making the handles of utensil, and melamine is a type of plastic which is used to make cookwares, which are used in microwave oven. Also, the uniform of firemen have a coating of melamine plastic to make them fire resistant. Now Teflon, it is a special type of plastic on which oil and water do not stick. Due to its slippery surface and non-sticky surface, Teflon is used for giving non-stick coating on cookwares like non-sticky frying pans and other utensils which are present in our kitchen, which are non-sticky. Now there are two types of plastic. First is thermoplastic and second is thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic means a plastic which can be softened repeatedly by heating and can be molded into different shapes again and again, and it is also known as thermosoftening plastic. As thermoplastics are used for making those articles which do not get too hot and are flexible. The examples of these type of articles are combs, toys, raincoat, seat covers, etc. And the type of plastic used for the preparation of these articles is polythene and PVC. Now thermosetting plastics are the plastic which does not become soft on heating and cannot be molded a second time. Means if once they are set in one shape, then it can't be converted into another shape. These are thermosetting plastics. An example of these type of plastics are bakelite and melamine. We will now discuss why thermoplastics can be softened by heat, but thermosetting plastics cannot be softened by heat. This is due to the difference in their structure. Both Both are made up of long chains, long polymer chains, but their structures are different. Now in thermoplastic, there is long polymer chain, and these two polymer chains are not cross-linked, but in thermosetting polymers these two polymer chains are cross-linked with each other. Now the long polymer chains are not cross-linked with each other, therefore on heating the one polymer chain can slide over the other and become soft. But in case of thermosetting polymers, the long polymer chains are cross-linked with one another, so on heating the one polymer chain cannot slide over one other and do not become soft. Due to the presence of these cross link, these type of plastics can't be soft easily by heating, but in thermoplastic there is no cross linking between these two polymer chains, therefore these type of plastic are not easily softened by heating. Now useful properties of plastic. Plastic is chemically unreactive. As we know that metals like iron get rusted easily by the action of air and moisture because metals are chemically reactive, but plastic is chemically unreactive. Also, it is not attacked by acid and base. Therefore, it has long life. Now, plastics are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Plastics do not conduct heat and electricity, therefore it is used in making handles or cooking utensil. Also electric wires have plastic covering, etc. Now plastics can be molded into different shapes. As plastic can be easily molded, they are used to make a large variety of articles having different shapes and size such as buckets, mugs, chairs, tables, bag, etc. Plastics are quite cheap and easily made. Plastics are generally cheaper than metals. Plastics can also be made much easily than metals. Due to these properties, plastics are now widely used for making many household items and industrial articles. Plastic is light, strong, and durable. It is lightweight, strong, easily available, and have long life. Therefore, due to this type of property, the plastics are used in different ways. Now, plastic and the environment. The use of plastic has a bad effect on environment, as plastic is a non-biodegradable waste. So the article made up of plastics do not decompose easily, so accumulate in our surrounding. Waste plastic articles thrown here and there get into dirty drains and sewers and block them. This makes the water of sewers to flow over the streets and roads, making unhygienic conditions. Choke the respiratory system of animals. Sometimes the animals eat up the used plastic polythene items in garbage dumps. This can choke the respiratory system of these animals and sometimes it causes death. When plastic waste are burned, wastes are burned, they produce poisonous gases which pollute the air and also affect our respiratory system. Now the next topic is how to save the environment from excessive plastic waste. Since the use of plastic article is not good for the environment, we should take some steps to save the environment from the harmful effect of plastic, and these are: first is we should try to reduce the use of plastic by using other materials in their place. Example, we should use bags made of cotton cloth or jute for shopping. Also, we can use paper bags. Now, we should throw polythene bags here and there. We should not throw polythene bags here and there. The plastic material should be put in a dustbin. We should reuse the plastic containers which come with which are with jam bottles, pickles, oils, and other packed food. So we have to reuse these plastic containers. Plastic waste should be recycled. All the plastic waste in the home, shops, and industry should be collected and sent for recycling to plastic making factories, and then they can easily remold them into another shape, and they are easily recycled. Therefore, to save the environment from plastic, we must follow 3R rule, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce means the reduction of use of plastic materials. Reuse means using the plastic containers, and recycling is collecting the household plastic waste, industrial waste, and send them to plastic factories to recycle them.